Welcome back, everybody. Okay, here on the Clean Table, we are all about clean ingredients and clean food. But in order for those clean ingredients to come into your meals and make them work the way you want them to, you have to have the right tools. So I have with me Clean Table's roving reporter, Bill Rogers, and he has these amazing new knives that I am so excited for you to hear about. So Bill, tell me about what you've brought with you today.
Well, Stephanie, the word of the day is Damascus, and you probably already know Damascus is, really the strongest form of steel that we can get without going to titanium or something like that, and the most beautiful steel in the world. The reason why a lot of chefs out there haven't heard of Damascus steel is because it's expensive. But I've discovered a company, Faneema Cutlery, out of the Chicago area, that's been doing Damascus for about 35 years. So they were doing Damascus before Damascus was really crazy and popular. And they've made it affordable for chefs to have a chef set in Damascus. And the really cool thing about this is literally all Damascus knives, no matter what it is, what brand, are individual, completely have a personality of their own.
Okay, I have never seen a knife with this kind of marbling and just the way it looks. It almost looks like wood, the way that it just ripples, and each one is very individual. They're very, very distinct on their own, almost like a fingerprint, like its own distinct knife, right? Is that correct?
You're exactly right, Stephanie, and that comes about through the process. And the process not only makes it strong, but it makes it beautiful. They start out by sourcing the best steel that they can find. They heat up a big piece of it. They fold it upon itself. They forge it back into one layer again, so it's no longer two layers. And then they heat that back up, fold it back on itself, forge it back into one layer again. So they start out with 2, and then 4 layers, then 8 layers, and 16 layers, and 32 layers, and 64 layers, and 128 layers, and this is 256 layer Damascus. So
Wow.
Makes it beautiful, makes it strong, and then they do interesting things like drilling down through portions of it, reheating it, and then putting it all back into one, and you have a raindrop Damascus, which this is here. So beautiful, strong, and you'll be the envy of all your chef friends as well.
That is phenomenal. And I love how the blade goes all the way through the handle. That's like a full tang, so that you're
Yep.
never going to have the blade fall off, and it's just awesome quality. Phenomenal.
It is, and it's going to keep its edge because it is Damascus, and they come with a case that you can carry them with, so they're
Which
all
is
going to stay nice
brilliant.
and ready to go. So this is going to be great for any of your knife skills in the kitchen. Certainly the right tool for the right job.
Well, Bill, thank you so much for bringing these to our attention, and I am excited to start using these in my kitchen and report back to you on how I have found them to be. So we'll let you know.
You're going to find them to be as great as they are beautiful.
Yeah.
I met the family. This is a family-owned business that makes these. As I mentioned, 35 years.
That's a long time.
It is. And the father has actually passed this craftsmanship down to his sons, and they're the artisans that actually created this set for the Crean label.
And where are they located? Where's their...
Just outside of Chicago. Yep.
Awesome.
And anybody out there interested, they can go on to FaneemaCutlery.com, and you can see all the wonderful Damascus knives they have to offer.
There you go.